Hello all, welcome back. Thanks for your comments, subs and likes. I reached 500 subscribers at the weekend, so thanks for subscribing. So I will give you a full tour of the vegetable garden and the flower garden and everything like that over there as well. So I'll get on with the tour. Alright, this is the entrance to the allotment part. I have got some strawberries down here. They did give me some strawberries, but yeah, not that many really, but I got a few. This is a poor old Brussels sprout in a bucket. I haven't really been looking after that, to be honest, but yeah. And these are the parsnip seeds that I'm going to save. I need to get these cut down now and get some of them seed heads into a paper bag, so I can sow them next year and see if they do any good for me. But obviously I'm going to need to dig these out, which is going to be a mission in itself, I think. But yeah. Then we've got my poor French dwarf beans. A lot of them have been eaten by slugs and snails along this bed, but yeah, they were supposed to be tender green and purple queen, but if you've been watching, all they're getting done is they just getting annihilated by slugs and snails and stuff. Hence these pots that I made to try and catch a few of them to stop that. They have been working, but yeah, these are a couple of my purple kohlrabi. This back one's alright, but this front one has started to get eaten. Then I've got a little row of carrots. See if I can make the name out. Nope, can't make the name out. It's either Amsterdam Forcing or Chardonnay Red. I've done another little row here, but I've only got like one come up there. So I'm surprised these carrots have survived actually, because of the slugs and snails and stuff. But I've got a row of marigolds I planted out there recently. Let's have a look in here and see. Yeah, nothing. They're all in hiding, I reckon, because it's so hot out here. Right, this one, and this one is my horse manure, and it's dropped down quite a bit actually. So I think these are going to need to be topped up a little bit soon. And this one, yeah, I have got a little bit more of horse manure behind there, and another little bag of horse manure there. So yeah, I might have to go and see if I can get any more. But I doubt they'll be out. They'll be out in the field. They won't be in their stables, so I don't know whether I'll get any or not. But this is vermiculite that friend told me that a cannabis grow had been dumped up the road, so I went and got it and sieved it and everything, got all the pebble balls out and what have you. This is my compost bin from this year. This is the potato compost that I was growing in before, you see in the last video, but it does need to break down a little bit because it's still quite leafy and stuff. So I've obviously put it back into the old compost bin. Here you go. This is what my compost was like from last year. That was sieved out of this compost. There was quite a lot in here, but I've still got that one bag in there. But I don't particularly want to empty this out and put it in there, because that's just making more work for me. And the less work I can do, the better as far as I'm concerned. Right, these are my main crop potatoes. I can't remember what they're called. But if I have a look back, oh, what's this? Oh, I think it's Maris Pier or something. Maris Piper, actually. So that's, I've got 4 of them still. They're getting hammered with probably slugs and snails, as you can see. But yeah, some of them have still got some stalks on, so I'll just leave them. These are my first earlies, these 2 buckets here. I'm terrible with names, I know, I can never remember, so. But if you see, they were Charlotte, and I can't remember the other one, but these are the salad potatoes. So they're going nice and yellow, so they'll be ready to harvest probably by next weekend. But then again, I might not harvest them, I might just take the tops off and leave the spuds in the tubs till I need them, because I've got a few at the moment, so I don't really need them yet. And these are my strawberries. I took the runners off of these last week, or the weekend. I've got quite a few strawberries. I'll show you how they're doing in a minute. They're inside the polytunnel. Then I've got some pine berries. They're the same as strawberries, but they're more of a ornamental. And they're pine berries as well. This is the old bag of horse manure. So yeah, lovely stuff. I'm not going to touch it too much because I ain't got gloves on or anything, and I don't want to be smelling like horse manure all day. Right, that's a tub of water for obviously when I do my watering up the top there. Save me going all the way round there. I'll just take this off and dunk a watering can in there. These marigolds are doing quite well, so obviously I'm going to save some of these seeds for next year, because that's where I got all of my marigolds from. They were saved from, I can't remember if it's last year or the year before, but they're saved seed. So I will do that again, I think. Right, This is my beetroot bolt hardy. As you've seen, this is a manure bin. So I've planted these close to the manure bin so that they get the runoff from the manure. These should be ready to be harvested pretty soon actually. But there is a nice little bulb there. So they're looking a bit wilty because they could probably do with a good old water, to be honest. And these are the spring onions that are turning more into big onions at the moment. So really I could take them out as well. And these are my Brussels sprouts. As you can see, they look like they're bolting a bit, but some of them are quite good. But I've topped them as well because they were coming up out of the net and stuff. So that's quite good. They're all right. They're doing all right. They're not too bad. And these are 2 lonely greyhound cabbage. This is my second sowing of these as well actually. I've already harvested like, I think it was 6 before. Well, no, actually I think it was 4. I think 2 rotted off. So that's my second sowing of greyhound cabbage. Right, I've got more marigolds around the edge there, as you can see. And I've got my French climbing beans. They're doing really well now actually. I've got a few beans on here I didn't even realise I had, to be honest. So they've come on a long way quickly. They're the yellow ones. So, but I will be saving some of these. So I will let these some of these dry out on the vine, and then I'll be saving them for next year because them beans were saved from last year. So I will do the same again. Then I'll have them for next year. Carry them on, I think. Right, these are my swede. Yeah, I think they're swede. They're doing all right actually. I'm surprised they're not getting annihilated by slugs and snails, to be honest, but they're doing all right. These are some spring onions that I separated to see if I could get them to grow quite big like normal onions, but yeah, I don't know whether that's going to happen. They are starting to fall over now, so they've probably got as big as they're going to get now. These are some cauliflowers, but it looks like they are bolting, to be honest. So I don't know whether they're going to do anything. There was some broccoli in there as well. I had a good harvest of them. They kept on going for quite a long time, to be honest. This is the comfrey that has come up again. That's quite good. These are some swede and a turnip again. Obviously an earlier sowing than them ones, but these ones are getting hammered a little bit by the older slugs and snails on this side, but they're getting there. They are growing, so they're doing all right. This is my rhubarb champagne. That's come on quite a bit. I have given that a liquid seaweed feed. So yeah, but like I say, a lot of stuff is getting hit with slugs and snails and stuff. There's another one of my pots. Nothing again. They're all in hiding because of the heat. Right, these are my pinks. I took some cuttings earlier in the year and grew them on. They're flowering quite nice now as well, actually. These are my water butts. I need to I'm going to empty this one out again, get that muck out the bottom of that, and then put fresh in there. But I've emptied this one out. I tipped out the bottom of it and I've turned it upside down. So really, I could turn this back over, and I'm going to start filling that up in a minute, I think. Right, I'll get on, I'll start filling that up, then I'll come back, then I'll show you the other garden bit in a minute. Right, I've got that tap running to fill this up. Like I said, I'm going to totally empty this one, get that bit of muck out the bottom and refill him. Right, while that's filling up, I will give you a quick tour of what's going on inside the polytunnel there. Right, we'll start at the back. These are the onions I harvested earlier in the year. So they're alright, they're still splitting a little bit, but yeah, I have been using a few of them at a time, so yeah, I am getting through them slowly. Right, these are the my broad beans that I've saved this year for next year's sowing. They are drying out a little bit, as you can see, so yeah, they're turning to that brown colour that you see them in the packets, so they are drying out. Right, this is a cherry tomato that I got a shot one last year, and I took some of the seeds out of it and obviously saved them and stuff, and then I grew it this year, but I only had one of them come up, or one of them survive really, so I will save another one of them. I might save a couple actually and try and grow more of them next year, depending on how they're tasting, I suppose. There's the strawberries I was talking about. They still look a bit limp, but yeah, they'll be all right. I'm not going to be too fussy with them, to be honest. If they survive, they survive. We'll see. Right, this is my third sowing of cabbage, because I only managed to save a couple of them from my second sowing. So really I need to get them out or something. And this is a sowing of kohlrabi. I only had a couple come up again, so I need to get new seeds and stuff. Then I've got a couple of these tomatoes. Whew, I can't remember what one of these are, because my seeds got mixed up, or my plants got a bit mixed up, but they're doing quite well. Got nice chunky trunks, and we are starting to get some tomatoes on them ones now, as you can see, so they're not too bad. That one's got a double truss again as well, and there's another one up there, but I need to top these now, so I will just get my scissors and take that growing tip out. Yeah, I'll do it now. Just like that. Just cut him off. There is a big shoot there actually. I'm going to save that actually. I'll save that one. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to take that off and plant that up in a minute. Right, these are my golden sunrise tomatoes. Got some nice tomatoes on these ones. As you can see, I've taken some of the bottom leaves off to get some airflow round. Not that there's a lot of air about today, but you know what I mean. There's a double truss again. And some more on there as well. That's a nice little bunch, look. That'll do me. Once they go yellow, because these are yellow ones, once they go yellow, they'll be quite nice, these. There's another bunch there as well. And one more there, and there, and there. This one's got a load of trusses on this one. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. And this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to there. So we might get another truss out of this one before I have to take the top off. So, yeah. This is another tomato. As I said, all of these tomatoes got mixed up, so yeah. If they go yellow, I know they're golden sunrise. But there you go, there's another little shoot there that I'm gonna save again. Right, this is my cucumber. This is going mad now. Look, you can see how much it's grown in the last couple of days. It's grown about a foot at least. If you look at where the cane is now and where it is now, I think I'm going to need to get my cucumber support. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's behind there. But yeah, these are more tomatoes. As I say, I'm not sure what ones these are. Most of these are going to be golden sunrise anyway. So, but I'm going to take them cuttings from them 2 tomatoes I just showed you, because I've planted 2 in here before and they keep on getting eaten by something. So I had a bit of an investigation about that, because I don't know what is going on with this little space here by the tomatoes. So I will leave a video to show you what I mean about that. I'll leave it at the end and I'll put it up in this corner up here somewhere. I'm going to get a couple of these pint cups filled up with my compost. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take that cut in now and this little cut in here. I'm going to plant it up in that pint pot. I have got some rooting powder here, so I'll cut them off, dip them in the rooting powder, then plant them in there, and then we'll see how we go again. Right, I'll get this, get these tomatoes sorted, then I'll come back to you. Right, I've taken that tomato cutting off of there and off of this one and planted them up and dipped them in that rooting hormone, and we'll see how we go. They look a bit droopy now, but they'll be all right. I'll give them plenty of water. Right, the support I normally use for the cucumbers, I thought that it was up here, but I can't see it at the back where it normally is, so it is probably down in my little shed. So I don't, a lot of people or the new subscribers wouldn't have seen this before, but yeah, I'll have to show you and have a look, see if it's got that netting I need in here. Well, it's got some chicken wire, but that isn't what I was on about. Ah, there it is. This is what I need. I use this for my cucumbers. So I'll take that back up in the older polytunnel. I said before, I didn't think this cucumber was going to grow this big, but hey, I'm not going to moan about that, am I? So what I normally do is I will put this and tie it up there with a couple of ties like I have used before them. Then I will just tie the cucumber up onto that. So yeah, I'll pick the best bit that's going to fit this, because one of these is quite long. I will pick the best one. It's probably going to be this one because it's the shortest, and I will tie that up there, get the cucumber tied up onto it. Then I'll come back and I'll show you. Right, I've got my bit of netting up and I've tied it back up there now. All I've done at the end, because there might be a bit of weight on it. I'm not too sure how much weight these can take, so I've tied it a couple of times as well as the clips. It's a little bit short as well, so I've put a couple of canes in, wrapped it through, and put the canes down obviously to hold it down a little bit in the right place. And then I've just used these clips to just clip it on so it can grow its merry way up there. Oh, sorry about that, I was getting distracted a little bit, so we will have a look around the garden now. And this is my wisteria. I think it's like about 6 or 7 years old now, or something like that. But as you can see, it's got loads of seed pods on them now. So this is this does need a prune, as you can see. And I've also got these runners. So these need to come off as well. They are starting to get in the way a little bit, so I might do the inside of these runners in the next video and get some of these seed pods off so they're not banging on my head all the time when I walk past. But there was quite a lot of flowers on this year, so that's good. Right, this was a box hedge along here, but it got hit by box blight, And as you can see, it's starting to come back again. I was going to take it out, but as you can plainly see, it's starting to grow green again. So I don't know, I might just leave it in, but some of these are definitely dead. If you look, there's nothing growing on them ones all the way around here. There's a little bit on them, so I don't know yet. We'll see. But like I say, this wisteria is going to get a good old prune in about the August time, near my birthday, I think, because as you can see, it's got loads of runners and stuff, and that is what you need to cut off so you get some nice flowers next year. But yeah, I'll go over that when I come to give that a good old prune anyway. This is where my lilies was. I'm not sure whether these are irises in here or not, but hey, they are growing a little bit now, so we will find out next year, I suppose. And for some unknown reason, a carrot has decided to grow in the middle there. But hey, right, this is my Himalayan honeysuckle. I've already pruned this once this year, but it's definitely going to need another pruning as well. So all of this is going to get done in August. Right, this is my apple espalier. Got some nice apples on here actually, if you look. So yeah, that's doing really well. There's one there that's got something on it, but majority of them are quite nice. As I say, some of them have got a bit of damage, but yeah, they're not too bad. Some of them are really nice. You can see something's been buried in there, a bug or something, but hey, I'm not going to moan. They're quite good, some of them. So that's going to get pruned in August as well. Can't remember what this is, but a mate did tell me. But yeah, you can see it has loads of little red, yellow flowers. I don't think you can see. Hang on, let me get in the shade. There you go. Yeah, nice little yellow and white flowers all the way up the stem. They probably need to be taken off as well, actually. Then I've got a rambling rose here that I'm going to train along the fence line now. So that's good. That needs, these need to come out. That is for sure, because that is nothing but a big sucker. So we need to get him out and give that a good old sort out and get that training along here. This is a white fuchsia. This never really does any good, really. Considering I got told that it was an outdoor one, then it hasn't really done that well. Hasn't really grown that much, but yeah, it's been in there for a few years now. Got some heucheras. I got some palms. And I got a gladioli, that's the one. This is the first time it's flowered in about a year. And it looks like it's going to be a nice red one as well by the looks of it. So that's going to be nice when that shows. Another palm tree, a begonia, and a sucker ice plant, or whatever you call it, I can't remember. And this is my hibiscus. This is quite nice. This is starting to come out in its nice purple flowers now. See if I can find one that's actually open so you can see inside. There you go, that one will do. That's quite nice. There's quite a lot of buds on there again this year, so that's going to be quite nice. Then I've got my 2 pear trees. That never had nothing on it. It's never grown a pear on it. This one's got 3 on it, plus a potsy snail. Was a snail, but this has got 3 pears on it. It's a conference, so they stay hard, but they're growing quite nice now as well. There's one down here as well, but you pick these when these are hard, and then you soften them up on the old windowsill. Then they get nice and soft and juicy then. Right, there is a red robin hedge in here that I've been growing for a couple of years. I moved this last year, I think it was, this little part here. Was it the year before? It was up there. But I've obviously moved it down here because more growing space and all that. This one's been in here for a few years. This could do with a little bit of a prune back so it doesn't come out too wide. So like I say, all of these pruning things I'm talking about now is going to get done in August. And this is another rambling rose. This needs to be tied up really, so it's not out in the middle of the path like that. And these, oh yeah, I can't remember what this is called, but if you look, it's got some nice berries on it, and apparently the older birds like these a lot actually as well. But this was in a very nice pink bloom when it was in bloom, so there you go, that's quite nice. We have got a few berries for the old birds and stuff when they find them. Then we got another rambling rose, and then we got another bit of a bush thing here as well. This is going to need to be cut as well. I've done this once this year already, but this is going to need to be cut as well, especially at the top to stop it from growing too high. Right, I need to get a envelope or paper bag or something like that, so I can grab these seeds. Right, this is a beech, a little bit of a beech hedge. As you can see, it's growing like crazy now, so this is going to need to have a little prune as well, and I'll prune and get rid of all of them as well. And I need to sort this bed out as well, but that's quite an easy fix really. And like I said before, I'm going to board the back of this off, then I'm going to extend the bed out a little bit so I've got a bit more space there. So it will probably come up to about this one. So it'll be about there, just to give me a couple of more foot so I can grow a bit more stuff in it for next year. Thanks for watching, commenting and subscribing, and don't be shy, hit the subscribe, then you'll see what I'm up to next. Right, catch you later, bye.